Lifting the veil of deception. Welcome, everybody, especially if it is the first time you've joined us. There will be one more channeled message before that special time of year on which that message will be based. However, we have witnessed over the past weeks the many global changes that have taken place, and fear has once again tried to step in and knock humanity off course. In entering fully the frequency of 5D, often referred to as heaven on earth. Many folk have experienced extreme emotions, some polarized with fear, others, on the other hand, in almost a frenzied feeling of joy and exuberance over the many changes taking place. For those, the dark side has temporarily won their minds, and for some already they have found their way back to balance. There are many still who are looking for the change, who want peace on earth, who want abundance for all, but do nothing themselves to assist in bringing it into existence. They desire that others do the work while they look on. Well, then I can tell you, nothing will happen for those people in godly speed. They simply will not be able to jump on board when the natural order of things has returned. For once again, I remind you that they will not have the vibrational match. So, how do you create balance? For this is the first step in creating the energy required to ascend to the higher vibrations. In the previous message, we spoke about observing without an emotional attachment. And this you must do in order to create peace on the planet. You have to suspend all your personal beliefs from information that has been handed down to you, political, religious, educational, history, news outlets, and many, many more. It is not so much the subject matter that is in question, but rather the institutions that enforce policy. Let's examine religion, for example. It is perfectly fine to have a belief coming from a certain understanding. But you should separate your belief from the institution of that religion, which will mislead you. All religious institutions desire to keep you in the lower frequencies of fear, dependence, and the lack thereof. Heaven knows, no one knows that more than me on this matter. And nothing much has changed since my time when I was last on the earth plane. The control is still forever prominent. This understanding is the same for politics. You must suspend all your beliefs on who is good and who is bad, for you are being misled with forces that wish to keep humanity in the lower frequencies by divide and conquer. You desire rightly an end to war. What is the outcome that you require? Peace, of course. Then no longer focus on the end of. That is not the outcome you desire. The end of does not guarantee peace. It is an open book for many different endings to take place. It is peace that you desire, and that is where your attention must be placed. So suspend any idea of who is good and who you believe is bad, and place your attention supporting whoever wishes to attain peace. This is logical, and yet so difficult for many to understand, as their minds are so fixed on good and bad. They want peace, but only if it comes from their team and their perspective. You will find that you have no need to take instruction from the media telling you how to think, because the people in question are revealing it all to you, but only if you have the eyes to see and the ears to listen. In fact, all institutional leaders are telling you exactly who they are and how and where they want to bring their institution, or in the case of politics, where they wish to bring the world. And something more amazing happens. You will have stepped out of fear, and because you can see clearer, your vibration is higher. You focus on the world you desire. You begin to take action. Even the tiniest act of kindness to a stranger begins to multiply the frequency of the collective and of the planet into the direction of this heavenly frequency on Mother Earth. I do repeat, you have to take some form of action. You cannot sit on the side and watch others do it for you and then jump on board when the situation is convenient for you. If this is so, then you are in fear vibration and not working from the heart energy, which is where truth is revealed. The planetary vibration is very fast right now, and so only truth will be revealed to you all, either by design or by accident. The faster the vibration and the less influence the lower frequencies can have, and therefore, by default, higher frequencies are expressed. In this case, truth. And so it is, in the interest of the dark side, to try and reduce the frequency of the planetary vibration. It won't happen. You have moved too far along collectively. So, when you do pay attention and listen, you will be able to see the direction in which humanity is heading and be able to see the trajectory, which I can say is vibrational bliss. We are already seeing a change in perception in many areas of life. People who were the slaves of technology are now becoming the masters of it. Slaves of consumerism now understand the less you have, the less you need. Cash payments have risen for the first time in many years as more people are understanding the importance of this form of payment. And most importantly, the world is becoming more peaceful as there are less new fatal combat zones. People are now willing to experience different healing modules, as the standard medicine module of today is slowly becoming redundant as non-invasive frequency and sound healing, which I spoke about in a previous message, is now coming into force. Of course it is. Why? Because many now are believing in this line of healing, and therefore strengthens the frequency. And by doing so, we see faster healing. And why are many more now believing in this line of healing? Because the frequency of the whole planet is higher and faster and is in alignment with this form of medicine. So I invite you today to do something different that helps further create this heavenly frequency on earth. Anything at all, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem to you, that is not for you to decide. Frequency decides on your behalf. Your job is to do the work. You can lift the veil of deception Only by suspending all your beliefs in these important areas and have the courage to think from the heart, she will not betray you. I can assure you that much. Neither are you too small to make a difference. You are the result of thousands of years of love. That love is within you. So how can you not but make a difference? You are the difference. You are the collective. All that you desire personally and collectively is within you and not outside of you. External events happen because of your projection from within. As my dear friend, whom you know as Francis of Assisi says, start by doing what is necessary, then do what is possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible. I